If you're a micromanager or you know that you need to do a better job delegating to your team so that you can grow to the next level in your career, this video is for you. I'm going to share 5 strategies that I used to go from being the Jill of all trades in my business to the leader of a highly effective team. Let's dig in. Hi, I'm Vanessa Rosenblum. I'm the president of R.E.A Staffing, and we specialize in placing talented administrative staff with real estate teams across the United States and Canada. And what I want to talk about today is something that comes up over and over again with our real estate agent clients. They need an assistant, they want an assistant, they hire someone, and then they don't utilize them properly because they have a hard time letting go of tasks that they're used to doing. And this came up recently when a client of mine sent an email to me, and she said that she was struggling with working with her new assistant, and the line that really struck me in her email was this. She said, "It's just so hard. I am used to doing everything on my own." When I read her email, I thought, oh man, can I relate? I've been a recruiter for 15 years almost, and as my business grew, I started to hand off parts of my business, and some of it was easy. The bookkeeping, that was definitely easy to delegate. The admin stuff, that was pretty easy for me. But at some point, I had to start trusting other people to communicate with my clients, to work as recruiters on my team, and that was hard. And then finally the day came when I had to completely step out of actively recruiting so that I could manage the team. And at this point I had 3 recruiters, and this 4th person was going to take over my role with my clients. And oh my goodness, this was hard. And if you're a real estate agent or a small business owner and you've gotten to a point where you have to delegate tasks that are things that you like to do or that you're really good at or that are kind of part of your core identity, your professional identity, you can probably relate to the struggle here. And as much as I wanted to let go of this, I was burnt out. I had been actively recruiting for, gosh, at that point, 10, 11 years. And I wanted to do this, and at the same time, it was really hard to let go. It was hard for me to imagine that anybody else could take care of my clients as well as I could. But here's the truth of the matter for me and for you as well. Other people can do your job well. You and I both started at the bottom. We didn't always know what we know now. And the people you hire can grow into the same competent professional that you are if you give them the chance. And here's the truth of the matter. When you learn to let go and you put the right people in the right places and you let them do their jobs, when you get to the other side, you will look back and think, oh my gosh, what was I holding on so tight for? This is amazing. My life is more amazing. I'm free to do the things that I really want to do. So even though this process is difficult and sometimes it's really uncomfortable, it's worth it in the end. So let's dig in. Let me share with you the 5 strategies that I used to go from being the Jill of all trades and holding on really tight to some responsibilities that I didn't need to hold on to stepping back and becoming the leader of my team. First of all, none of this matters if you don't have the right people on your team. You have to have talent. Obviously, you're not going to let go and delegate to people who aren't competent and capable of doing the job. So if you're not sure if you have the right people on the bus, you should schedule a free consultation with me and we can talk about it. But assuming that you have hired talent, then these are the things you need to do. The first thing that I did is that I took the time to train my recruiters, even when it was annoying, when it would have been so much easier for me to just handle the task on my own or to solve the problem or give the answer. Stepping back and investing the time in that moment to teach, to explain, to listen to their idea and their approach to solving a problem and then giving feedback versus just answering the problem or dealing with the issue or whatever it is really key, because if you don't give the people who work for you the opportunity to learn their job, you will always be stuck in the weeds with them. The second thing that we did is we carefully documented our systems. And I have to give credit to my team. Documenting systems is not my jam, but I hired people who really like doing that. And because they were willing to slow down and document how we do everything, and we've over the years developed very clear systems for every part of our business, that allowed me to let go because I knew that things were getting done the way I wanted them to be done. Next, I made sure that the people who work for me feel safe taking risks and making mistakes. Look, we're not brain surgeons here. Nobody's dying. For the most part, most risks are safe risks. And my philosophy is it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. I just want you to move things forward. Make a decision, move forward in the moment. If I'm not happy with how you handled it, we can talk about it, but nothing's earth-shattering. Just move things forward. And here's the thing, mastering new tasks takes practice, and within that come mistakes. And I had to let go of perfection, and I had to let go of making things happen exactly the way I would do it, and trust this process. Trust that I hired smart, competent people, and that worked. Next, I maintain accountability. Everyone on the team sends me a daily update letting me know what's happening or what they did that day, and we hold a weekly meeting where we go through every job and talk about what's going on. While I've let go of a lot, I still review every job ad before it's posted, and I review every job offer before it goes out. And you would do the same thing. I'm not advocating for you walking away from your business, but I'm advocating for you to focus on the things that are most important, the things that you must maintain control over, and letting go of the things that really aren't that important. And then finally, and this was the hardest part, I got out of the way. And oh man, this took some time. My team was loving and patient with me, but this was not easy. When I stopped recruiting, I wasn't completely secure in my new role. It was muscle memory to review resumes and call candidates and go through that process that I had honed over so many years. And so in the quiet moments when I felt like things weren't happening fast enough, I would dig in. I would start reviewing resumes or calling candidates. And with my clients, we've seen this with clients who start dealing with a transaction file or messing with a marketing piece when that's no longer their job. And my team very kindly and lovingly let me know that I was doing more harm than good. They felt like I didn't trust them because subliminally I was telling them that I needed to get in and do their job for them, that they weren't capable of doing it. And so I had to learn to step back and stay in my lane. And now I ask permission. If somebody needs help, I'm here. They know I'm here to support them any way they want, but I take direction from them. If I'm going to be doing something, that's their job. And the end result of all of this, the light at the end of the tunnel, is that when you finish this process, you'll be able to step back, look around, and realize that your business will operate without you on a day-to-day basis. Yes, you can't just fly off to Tahiti all year, but you don't have to be involved in the day-to-day of the business, which frees you up to think about your business from a higher level and to create and grow and explore. And that's a really amazing place to be, because truly, when you are no longer stuck in the weeds, you can reach for the stars. I hope that this information was helpful for you and inspired you to take stock of how you're interacting with your team and how you're delegating tasks or not delegating tasks, and look for ways to empower your team to take on more responsibility so that you can grow to the next level in your career and in your business. If you liked this video, please give us a like. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I try to put out content about every week. And if you don't have the right people on the bus, schedule a consultation with me. My calendar is in the description below. Cheers, I'll see you on the next video.